Flow, and we could power it up. And now we're going to talk about a phenomenal buy from HP. Aaron and I have been on with this one other time since we launched it, right? Maybe one other time. And Aaron, by the way, shocked there's any left, but I'm thrilled I've got a handful to do this presentation tonight. It is from HP. It's one of the very best. In fact, it easily could have been a today's special at this value. And of course, we put together exclusive configurations. Aaron, welcome back.
Thank you.
Just want to give you the scoop on this. All right, please remember, right now we have a sale price, which is great. We have 5 flex pays on this. We have free shipping on it. Remember, the the 5 flex on everything is going to end at midnight tonight, so you always want to take advantage of those deals when we have them. We have 4 colors. I'm going to slide this down only because, Aaron, this is almost gone. If you want the diamond white, talk about modern and sleek and beautiful. This is the diamond white. We're down to, Sam, I need your help. We have literally 49. That's very specific. There are 49 of you in the entire country who can get this. Then up above, this is called our Sun-Kissed Plum. Thank you, Aaron. Look at that. Everybody loves it when we do the really beautiful keyboard. Then right beside that one, this is another favorite. This is our Aquamarine Sky. It also has the stunning printed keyboard, right? Da-da-da. Beautiful with the wireless mouse to match. And then in front of me, I've got the Midnight Blue, and the Midnight Blue and the Diamond White both have silver interiors. So, hi Aaron, welcome back.
How are you? Thank you, good to be back.
Shocked we have any left.
Glad we have a couple, literally a couple in white, like 3 or 4 dozen in white. It is Customer Appreciation Month. Thank you for joining us. We are the #1 selling brand. We, HP, are the #1 selling brand at this network. I always start my presentations off that way because people go, wait a minute. This is a 15-inch. This is a touchscreen. It's an HP laptop. How in the world can it be $419? It should be twice that price. You're absolutely right. Everywhere else, this computer with the software we include, Microsoft 365 is one of the software packages we include. So that's Word and Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Access, OneNote, Publisher, with the mouse, with everything we include. Most people expect, the HSN deal price at $599 is great. In retail, I would imagine you'd probably see over $800 for this package. So everyone asks, how do you do that? And that's why I start off by saying we are the #1 selling brand at this entire network. So obviously—
Wait, not just in computers.
No. We are the #1 selling brand, period. So for all the great fashion and fitness and beauty and you name it that HSN sells, we're still the biggest brand. So that means when they call us and go, hey guys, April is Customer Appreciation Month. We need a really great computer. We don't play, we do it right. And this is the computer that we came up with. So here's what it is. HP is the #1 selling brand at HSN across all categories. But you know what else it is? It's the #1 selling computer brand in America. So you're walking into the store going, hey, I don't just want half price, I want half price on the #1 selling computer brand in the entire country. So that's #1. Then the next, I would say #2, but there aren't #2s. The next #1 is the screen size. The single most preferred screen size in the country is the 15.6-inch size. You're getting the 15.6-inch size. It's Goldilocks size. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's just right. And then this is what blows people away. Again, particularly for a little over $400, it's not just the #1 selling screen size in America. It is the #1 selling screen size in a touch screen as well. So the fact that you get a touchscreen, most people spend more than $419 for their smartphone, for their phone that's 4 inches or 5 inches. This is 15.6 inches of touchscreen, so that means when you want to pinch, and when you want to zoom, and when you want to read something more easily, when you want to see something more clearly, there's no such thing as small print anymore. As you can see, that says free exchanges and easy returns. We want you to love what you buy. If you don't, send it back within 30 days. Need the same item in a different size or color? Even a laptop, will ship you your exchange for free. There's no such thing as small print. We're proud of all the print on HSN's website, but also there simply isn't such a thing because you've got the touchscreen built in. you're able to pinch, you're able to zoom, you're able to see anything you want so much more clearly, Suzanne.
Now, I think there's something that a lot of you might not realize, and I think it's one of the reasons that everybody's been picking this one up, is unfortunately in October, Windows is no longer supporting Windows 10.
This is big.
And Windows 10 is, for many of us, that's what's on your computer right now. You got Windows 10. What happens is in November, they literally will not support it any longer. So really what that translates to is you could, and I've done the research, you could have software problems, you can have app problems, you can have security problems. And here you have this problem and go, I need some help. And they're like, sorry, you're out of luck. It is time to upgrade to Windows 11. Now, what I didn't tell you since the last time you and I have seen each other, Aaron, is my brother and his partner, Troy, they needed a new laptop. And they call me and they say, hey, we saw you were doing that HP, this very one. They go, what do you think? And I said, 100% you should get it. And they did.
Really?
And I texted Troy, I go, how do you like it? He goes, I'm like a kid in a candy store. There's just something great about it getting a fresh new laptop computer. And the fact that it's touch, it's so intuitive and easy. In fact, here I was watching the tournament, the golf tournament up in Hilton Head this weekend, right? And I didn't know who won because we had to go to lunch and then I had to come here and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, Justin Thomas won, okay. I'm literally right now while he was chatting looking at the news. And it came up with a touch of one button. It went right to their main MSN website and I could see all the headlines. It's just so easy and intuitive when you have touch. And normally the price range for touch is so much more expensive. But we're so used to touch because our phones are all touch. Our tablets are touch. So you go back to a computer, you're kind of like, whoa, it feels almost old fashioned.
Right.
So to be able to translate the comfort we have of just touching something to a fully functioning, really speedy, beautiful laptop just inherently makes it more comfortable for us to use.
Yeah,
and it's very intuitive. I'm like, well, let me read about Justin Thomas' win, okay.
Right, and you want it bigger? There it is.
There
you
it
want
is.
to click into it? You don't need
I don't put our readers on.
It's just a thing now. It's just
totally
becoming
is.
more of a thing every day. I thought I had missed it, but my big birthday is like 2 weeks away, and all of a sudden I'm like,
Is it really?
big birthday, the big one is coming
hello.
up May 4th. And so anyway, I'm in personal crisis anyway, and then all this, I can't see all of a sudden having
not
that
now.
touch screen. Yes, but okay, I'm gonna pull it together, make it through this next 17 minutes, and I'll worry about it later. Having a touch screen really, it really does just take a little bit of the stress out of aging and everything else that we have to deal with in our lives. I think you'll love that. I do think you'll love having a touch screen. Something else I want to point out. This is AMD, this processor. This is we don't sell a ton of computers that have an Athlon processor, so I'm really excited to have the AMD Athlon Silver. AMD is the computer processor company that many people think about when they think of graphics, when they think of movement, when they think of images on their computer. And the big gaming companies, Xbox, uses an AMD processor. PlayStation uses an AMD processor.
It's got to be a heck of a processor to process those complicated games.
Exactly, right.
Wow.
So the things that you and I do, the little things on Facebook.
Yeah, it's like, no, that's nothing.
It's nothing. It's a hot knife through butter, is what and I'll just spend a minute on this, but I do think it's interesting. I don't know, maybe I just tell myself that so I can sleep at night, but I really do think it's interesting when you think about it this way. AMD was the first company to do what's called an accelerated processing unit, okay? An accelerated processing unit is this. Most computers have a central processor and they have a graphics processor. And there's about 3 steps from the central processor to the graphics processor. So from when it thinks about it to when it gets it on the screen. Not this. Because AMD manufactures both the central processor and the Radeon graphics processor, they actually create one unit, an interlaced unit. It's called an accelerated processing unit, an APU. And that's why. So that's it. That's the whole technical explanation, is instead of there being 3 steps to get from the brain to the graphics processor, it all happens on one chip. A chip that's actually smaller now. I think they've got it down to 6 nanometers now. So it takes up even less energy, which is why this has about a 12-hour battery life. So it's the #1 screen size. It's touchscreen. It's the #1 computer manufacturer in America, HP. It's exclusive colors. Like the plum that you're showing, I'll show you this, or that you're seeing, I'll show you this again right now, that even has a beautiful custom keyboard on it as well. Really from nuts to bolts. It's a computer that I think across the board, whether you're a grandma, whether you are a student or you're buying this for a student, I will mention one other thing, not to get overly technical or certainly political is the last thing I want to get, but I do want to mention, Suzanne said, Microsoft is discontinuing Windows 10 precisely on October 14th this year. So 400 million Americans still have Windows 10 computers. Wow. So we know computer sales will be huge this year. If you read the news, you also probably know computers are not going to get less expensive in the coming months. I mean, nothing points to that. Everything points to it being far more expensive. So I just mentioned that because we've got a great computer today.
Yep.
We know that we're going to see higher prices and we're going to see a big demand on computers as the 400 million Americans that have Windows 10 realize, oh, heck, I have to upgrade this year.
And I got to tell you, that's going into effect now, guys. So, you know, your point, seriously, 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 if you think, oh, I'm going to wait, or I'm thinking about getting maybe a computer this fall for a kid going off to college, get this one now. Like, we're not seriously kidding you.
You will thank us.
You really will. You really will.
It's going to be a big difference in prices.
Absolutely. And that's great advice, actually, because it's already going into effect for many things and many places. This order was placed months ago. We already have it on. So we've locked in, obviously, a price that we negotiated a long time ago. So here's it is the perfect opportunity. Perfect size. It's a touchscreen. I know you haven't gotten into everything, but I love it. It's a full-size keyboard with a numeric pad. I nerd out about that stuff.
Fingerprint readers, huge too.
Fingerprint reader, yeah. Everything, and again, an update. If you want the diamond white, it's just so clean, it's so pretty. Get it now. I just want to mention too, you're also getting with this the wireless mouse that actually is designed to match it. So you can see it's just like the keyboard face. You get the wireless mouse. You're getting a full version of Microsoft 365 for an entire year. That's included. That can be like $70 by itself. You also are going to get the value-added software collection. Don't throw the card away when it's there. You're getting a whole bunch of extra goodies there. And again, as I mentioned, you get the Microsoft to go along with it. It is your perfect everyday computer companion that can do so much. If you want to watch Netflix on it, you can. You want to do your FaceTime with the grandbabies, you can do that. Zoom meetings, team meetings, run a business out of it, off of it. It's great. It's just one of those really amazing buys. Yeah. And once you go touchscreen, because it is so intuitive, that's normally when the price gets kind of crazy. Because you have to understand, it's one thing to build this and a mouse. It's a whole different thing to make the screen be interactive with your fingers. And that technology is just premium. That's next level at this price. Typically at this price you get very basic features. This is just jam-packed with features. I gotta show the screen. It's what, when you get this at home, if you are blown away by how beautiful this screen is, please send it back. But if you think that looks good on your television set, wait till you see it in person. It's like, I need to go to wherever this is. I want to be there. It's beautiful. I know you've got a bunch more to get into, so I'll let you take over.
Lots of fun stuff to talk about. Thank you for pointing out the screen is
gorgeous.
It's a really beautiful high definition screen. Something to mention that is so important is the safety of the computer. So I started to mention that this is, that Windows 10 of course is going away. It's not going to be supported anymore by Microsoft. And at the same hand, this is not only Windows 11, this is Windows 11 in S mode. We have a Windows 11 video. We're gonna run it for you right now. So first of all, this is the Windows 11 operating system, the latest Microsoft operating system, and the safest Microsoft operating system ever. I'll explain that in a minute. It's designed to help you create and connect and to play well on your computer. But this is what's key. This is Windows 11 in S mode. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that stands for? Safety, security. Unlike, really important, unlike other versions of Windows, you don't have to buy antivirus, anti-spyware, anti-malware. You don't have to pay for antivirus, anti-spyware, anti-malware. You don't have to install and keep up with and update antivirus, anti-spyware, anti-malware. It's all built in. It doesn't cost anything, ever. It's not like they're gonna ask you to pay for it in 30 days or ask you to pay for it in a year or whatever. It's built in, your computer is protected. I've been selling computers at HSN for nearly 20 years, it'll be 19 years in August. And for the first 18 of those years, and still to this day, because they make Windows 11 that's not in S mode, and then I'll have antivirus out here and I'll say, hey, you need to pick up antivirus, you gotta protect your computer, it's just part of having it. You don't have to with this. It's a huge difference. It's so much weight off your mind. It's so much less expensive. If you're an everyday computer user, if you don't have an IT, if you don't go to your office and sit next to the IT guy and have them take care of your computer for you every day, you will love the fact that you don't have to worry about viruses anymore. You don't have to worry, can I click on this? Is it safe anymore? You don't have to worry, am I being, bamboozled? Because that's the thing. Even the best, those of us who use computers every day, those of us who are, the quote unquote experts, we still worry about that. With Windows 11, you don't have to anymore. You simply don't have to think about it. I want to show you two other things just really fast while we're kind of talking about it here, and then we'll hop back to the computer. One is the Harrison laptop bag. If you're picking up a great computer today, you might as well pick up a great way to protect it. We have Harrison laptop bag in 4 different colors. You're taking a look at the blue. It's got 3 pockets, really nice soft pocket for the computer, and then this is one of the special things about it, is it has 2 more pockets, so you can stay really organized. Your mouse can go in one, your charger can go in the other, and this is the little secret on the side. It's almost like an Italian design, Suzanne.
That's nice.
Look at $8 on a FlexPay to have a bag that you can pop in another bag, or it can be a bag all on its own. I'm gonna set it down over here and we'll show you the colors. We've got blue, we've got gray, we've got ivory, and we have red. So those are the Harrison laptop bags, good to go there. And then, have y'all seen this? Have you seen the, we have colors on the Sling now. Last night, we just premiered colors on the Sling. So this is called the laptop Sling. I'm gonna set these down and show you, because I've got my laptop over here. I've got it on a laptop. So cool. The laptop Sling goes on the bottom of your laptop, and it does a couple things for you. First of all, gives you a nice, easy way to hold your laptop, right? Just a secure way to hold it. Gives you a great angle if you're typing on your laptop, right? Just sets it up a couple of degrees, so that's ideal. But here's what's really cool. Ready?
This is the best part.
Okay, you ready? You watching? You ready? Maybe I need 2 free hands. Ah, that's the laptop Sling. Keys, coffee, however you want to do it. You think I'm going to drop it? I'm not going to drop it. It's got the Sling on it. It's a retractable cord that's there when you need it. It's not when you don't. And it's universally compatible. Like, he's carrying a MacBook there. It's okay. We don't hold it against him. Whether it's a 14-inch, 15-inch, 17-inch, doesn't matter. Universally compatible across the board.
And by the way, that's on sale tonight. Black, blue, red, pink, brand new colors, guys. And I just got to remind you, if you're going to get the laptop bag or the stand, they're the little retractable laptop strap, get it tonight, because the 5 flex on those end at midnight. We have 5 flex on everything right now.
And that goes away at, wow.
Yeah, it goes away at midnight. That's great. So if you want to use flex, it's $8 for one and $8 for the other.
Oh, great. That's
there
wonderful.
you go. So good time to take advantage of that. Okay, so let's do this. Can you do a 360 tour?
I would be happy
because
to.
a lot of people, if you're like me, I'm always like, what's wrong?
Yeah.
Like, you keep wondering, when are they going to get to the part where I'm going to go, oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There's not going to be a, oh, there you go. Because it really has everything.
Let's do it. So let's start with the big things. 15-inch screen, touch screen, as we've mentioned, right? So that's there. Let's look at the sides and the ports for just a minute. There's a full-size USB port, so USB-C port. I have my mouse plugged into that. Here's a place to plug in your power. By the way, this has about a 12-hour battery life. It also has something called HP Fast Charge, so it charges to 50% full, about 6 hours full in just 45 minutes of charging time.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's wild, right?
Yeah, it's really good.
It's wild. On the other side, another USB port. There's an HDMI port, so you can send high-definition video and audio with one cable. There's a USB-A port, so there's USB-A and USB-C. Here's a place to plug in earbuds, which I love. A lot of devices don't have that anymore. When I'm at home, plugging in wired earbuds, to me, is still just the easiest thing to do. Of course, this has Bluetooth. Of course, it has Wi-Fi built in. And yes, I'm, not